Education is flawed in the sense that everyone goes at different rates. So I propose that you'd have an iPad or some other branded tablet, and that has the information and it's interactive. You answer questions, it gives you a next video to do. You do more questions, and it tailors it to what you need and specifically where you want to go. It's based on interest. If you're interested in something, you learn more. If you want to learn something but can't because you need to learn this, you will then learn that because you need to learn it for that reason. And in a way, be interested and therefore learn better. You agree?
No, I don't agree.
Why do you not agree?
So, when do you introduce these tablets to the learning system? Like, at what age?
7.
Age 7.
7 or 8.
How have the kids learned to write?
Yeah.
Not very well. If you give them an iPad or a tablet,
Yeah?
they're going to lose all skill to write because they have no need to write. Because everything's going to be touching.
Why do you have to write?
Writing is an essential skill.
It's not. I do fine without it.
There are so many occasions where you need to be able to write.
Name a few occasions.
If you write a book. Some things.
You can type it.
Some job applicants might want a written application rather than a typed one.
I don't apply to them companies.
Well, that's your problem. Not everyone's.
They might want a written application.
They
don't. Written is out. Written is all. It's out. It's going out.
You can't hack a book.
Why do you want to? You can burn it.
Yeah, but you can't hack it.
Why do you want to hack it?
Fraud, internet fraud. You can't online.
I'm not trying to steal your book.
No, but you can, writing is an essential skill which people need.
It's not that essential.
It is an
It's
essential.
not. Typing is better.
It's not. You're giving from 7 kids a tablet, a screen.
Yep.
For which they don't have to move. They just sit there with a screen and do the things.
You sit there and write. Do the things.
Yeah, but you move to would this be in an educational environment or would it be at home?
It would be in an educational environment.
So they're going to go.
They go to school. They get issued
on a tablet.
Yeah.
Well, what's the point?
What do you mean?
That's bad for their eyes, for one, because they're staring at a small screen all day. They probably get home to then either scare a TV
again
or a laptop.
It's not my problem that they do that at home. They shouldn't do that at home then.
It's terrible. The problem with education partly lies with the parents because the parents don't encourage the kids to learn.
True.
So by giving them an iPad or tablet, that's not going to change it if the parents aren't going to encourage them to do it.
But I need everyone to have a personal tutor in order to maximise. It's not possible. That's why you have a digital iPad thing.
No, I don't like this. Because you can't bond with a digital tablet. You cannot get...
You can if they're learning, like the AIs are learning.
A teacher, you need a human being to understand you.
This will understand you. The technology's not there now. I'm saying it will be.
Plus, you can't you need human interaction otherwise you're just going to be an introverted weirdo. Or everyone's going to be because you're
communicating that. You have group activities you can still do.
No, but why? Why? When you're giving someone personalised teaching, why would you give them a group study? Because you can't personalise for everyone in that group to work as a group.
Yeah, but you still have to learn social skills.
But giving them a tablet for them to start isn't going to work.
That's why you do group activities. I just said that.
Yeah, but then they don't have the tablet. Because
it's tablet based.
Well, no, a tablet is a terrible idea because it'll ruin... People are getting dumb. Because, the population is getting dumb. Just going to put it out there. By giving them...
Just going to leave that there.
They have to give someone a tablet. It's ridiculous because they're just learning to push buttons. It's not...
Surely that's most jobs now, anyway.
No, I wouldn't say so.
No,
primary school, I would leave primary school as it is because you learn some fundamental basics in English, math. Yeah, but they've all done SATs. Yeah, everyone's taught SATs, so everyone's been taught the same stuff.
Yeah, but they're not at the same level, though.
No.
Exactly.
Well, they are. They've all been taught the same stuff. Some might not have taken it in as well, but they've all been taught the same stuff.
Exactly. Some's not taking it in as well.
Well, that's their fault.
You can't say that. Some people learn at different rates.
Some people learn at different rates, and some people learn in different ways.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, if they learn at different rates, and we all agree that people learn at different rates, essentially it's slightly an anarchistic learning style of you choose what you want. And
that's so wrong because, okay, you're doing maths, you've got 3 options.
Yep.
You don't like 3 of them, all of them, but there's one which is like, oh, I'll have to do something, so I'm going to do this. And then you just do that out that and go down this tree branching thing of doing this one thing, and you leave the other 2 behind. You learn nothing about them, and that's a terrible idea.
Well, why do you need to know them?
Because it's good for the rest. What if all of a sudden you come across a problem a few years down the line where you needed to know that stuff?
But then you learn it. You've still got your tablet. Your tablet stays with you throughout life. In case you ever need
batteries, crashes, dropping.
No, it's the software. It's your software. You can get a new tablet.
That costs money.
You have digital backups, and it costs money. Everything costs money. So does your book, a new edition of that. It just has to be. That's what it tailors it to you, and then it changes how it does it. And if then that works, it continues that way. And then if it might not work again, it changes it back to how it was, and it will keep changing different methods.
How this is some seriously clever technology to do that.
Yeah,
That's miles away.
I don't think it is.
I think it is. I don't trust technology in any way, so I don't like this idea.
What is your system then?
I would stick to a similar system we have now, but change it a lot.
Then it's not similar.
No, it is similar. Primary school, secondary school, college, uni, that system. Primary school, keep it as it is.
Okay.
Secondary school, there needs to be changes.
Okay.
So, for example, I wouldn't have art as a taught option in the first 3 years, because I don't think it needs to be there. Similarly, RE. Similarly, design, technology, that kind of thing.
Okay. I feel where you're going. So all these sort of creative flows.
No.
So cooking and...
No, cooking is going to be there.
Right.
I would then have core things. So you've got your maths, your English, your sciences, languages, history, geography. I would put them as a core, and I would, even at year 7, I would have options to choose one of the others. So like in art, you can choose your art, you can choose your RE.
But how do you know you want them if you've never done them before?
Well, that's the whole thing. An option, like at uni, I have modules, I've never done them before, but I can option to choose them. What interests you? When I was in year 7, I did not want to do art. But I had to because it was there. Yeah, and they would then get to choose to do that. Whereas I would maybe choose to do RE.
But what happens if you want to do art and music and, DT
There's more than one option thing. Well, then you do it another year. Or you do it another term, for example. Whatever subject, there'd be time each week at the end of the day for workshops to be hosted. Workshops at the end of the day for people who have problems or are struggling to go in, ask the teachers to help them. So they're not going home to maybe an environment where the parents aren't helping or the parents don't know how to help them. They still have that time at the end of the day. It would be in the school hours, so it'd be like at the end, so it'd be like 3 till 3:30 or whatever the hour is or time. For that person, they can go to these workshops. They have to go to one because they're in school time. Okay. The system is you have these core subjects, you got your maths, English, your science. Right. They then potentially maybe I'd put things like cooking skills and life skills in there as well as core things to have.
Okay.
And then as you do in college, you get to choose so many options. As you do at uni, you choose your degree, and then within that you have options to choose. It would be like that. You can choose. You've got to fill your timetable. So whatever that is, you've maybe got 4 spaces left. You can then choose one of history, geography, RE, art, design, technology, which you're interested in, and then that is for a semester. A term.
Yeah.
And then if you don't like it, then you get to do another one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe not introduce that in year 7. I think year 7 you should cover it all.
Okay.
And maybe year 8, once you've had everything mandatory, you then get a choice.
How are yours graded? So obviously mine would be, they do it and it tracks your progress. Are yours like big exam at the end of 3 years, or how is it?
I think year 7 you don't have exams. You maybe get in midterms, as it were, just to see everyone's understanding.
Okay. Yeah, so a progress report
type thing, not a big exam, but maybe a few little
how you're doing section. Yeah.
And then year 9, before you do the options, obviously, where it's a bit more important.
Yeah.
I would have one exam for each subject, so not even at the end of the term. I'd do it maybe mid-January, so that you know what your strengths are before picking options.
Okay.
And then year 10, if you are at that level, have the exams. Maybe have I don't know if they're still doing it like a smaller exam and a bigger exam. Do the smaller exam in year 10, bigger than in year 11.
I don't know what they do since we left. They do numbers now.
They do numbers, which is the same as letters, so I don't understand why they changed it. You don't want to label people, you're giving them a number instead of a letter.
That's the one system I'm not going to change. I liked the letters. In our digital nation, we're back on letters, people. And we both agree that you need to be at school to socialise.
Yeah.
We both agree that you need to learn life lessons, and that should be a separate skill taught by a teacher to,
class.
To the class, to actually etiquette, manners, how to catch a bus, how to cook, how to, basic life lessons. My final point is national service. Are we doing it or not? I'm for it. So
I am for it, yeah. But how long a term?
2 years.
I would do it for a year.
Okay.
But that's where we disagree. That's the only disagreement. I would do it for a year.
Okay.
People need to learn some Respect.
Yeah. Okay, I'd agree with it. Respect plus just skills, adventure stuff, if that makes sense. So, like basically every kid, you teach them how to rock climb, you teach them how to, in case they've never done it before, and if those who have done it, do it.
Yeah.
And it's teach ride bikes, right? So in case they've never done it, but you spend like an entire year, so it's not really national service, but it is under a military thing. So it's to make your basic training fun. So you're marching, you're cleaning boots and cleaning floors, mixed in with that. That is essentially a nice year of a gap year, learning life skills and life experiences. Then your second year is probably more what you're used to with you go serve and actually do that. Whereas yours would be 6 months.
Probably, yeah.
So I'd do it like that. But other than that, that's pretty much it.
I would do it after college and before uni. I don't think it should be after uni. I think uni,
Yeah.
you are prepping yourself to go to work. Everyone.
Yeah. You do it before you prep to work. Yeah, you do it. You do it just becoming into adulthood, and you'd make uni a bit better if everyone's prepared for uni, because you're prepared with life lessons. Yeah. Okay.
Talking about uni.
Okay. Right.
I would remove fees.
Yes.
I think there's no point to have fees because you're just putting us in debt. And so most of the time the debts get written off, so the government's just putting its money into something that they're not getting any money back from. But in that, remove fees will make it harder to get in.
So yeah, let us know. Don't forget to like and
follow,
share,
rate.
subscribe. That was it.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe. We never mentioned that word.
Leave a comment.
Wicked.
Let us know what you think.
We'll get back to you. Honest. We'll do question and answers. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Wicked. Cheers.